Okay, folks. Today is Sunday, February the 12th, I think. Anyway, something like that. Um, I'm a little hot in this long sleeve shirt. It's mid to low 70s, somewhere in there right now. So I'm actually breaking a little bit of a sweat for once. But anyway, thought I'd give y'all a little update on the sprayer project here. There's really not much to show you. I still haven't got into actually plumbing the sprayer yet. I've spent the past couple of weeks, hauling these pieces of equipment in that I've got and tending to the cows and feeding hay and other things going on. So I really haven't had time to work on it, but it's becoming quite a high priority because I'm going to need it soon. So um, But as for today, as warm as it was, and it's not raining, um, I decided to go ahead and paint the components of the boom. I put 2 more coats of paint on everything today. As you can see, there's some pieces, parts hanging here that I've painted. Um, and I also pulled this out earlier and painted the back, or the middle frame support for the boom back here today as well. I'm not going to say I did the best paint job in the world. Some of this is still drying, but I have got 2 more coats of paint on top of the original coat of paint, so for the most part it's got about 3 coats of paint on it now. And you see I got a tarp over the tank, so I didn't get any paint spray on that, but there was some rusty areas I kind of sanded down a little bit with some loose paint and whatnot I had to work on. And over here I've still got this is a side that wasn't quite straight. I'm going to weld a little piece of metal in here to make that boom stick out straight, so I'll have to repaint this at some point, but I mean, I got enough paint on there to hopefully make the boom make its life prolong a little bit longer, especially with liquid nitrogen. Putting liquid nitrogen out with this and possibly getting it on the boom and whatnot. So that's what we did. But anyway, there was a chance of some drizzle and stuff today, so that's why I've got these pieces here just under the edge of the shed. But like I said, I just got through putting the second coat on the boom wings, or these boom sections, whatever you want to call them. So they're still a little tacky and drying. I've got some more pieces hanging off the tedder back here that I just needed a place to hang. But these are the angle pieces that they were here in the center. They're the ones I'm going to move out here. That's why there's not a U-bolt or square U-bolt on each end right now, because they're going to go right here and the boom's going to sit kind of like this, so it ain't got to come so far in, because what was happening was it was scraping the paint off the boom some. You may can see where I've run the paint a little bit, but I'm not trying to win a car show with this thing, so it is what it is. I've still got to go through these hoses and get all these tees, or for these spray tips, off, because I'm going to be changing those out with those diaphragm nozzle bodies. Yeah, nozzle bodies, there's the word I'm looking for. I still got to do that. I did get, I showed you where this filter here was trash. It was cracked. It had frozen cracked. I did get, I believe it's in here, yeah. They did send me a new filter housing, however, they didn't send me the exact same. I mean, it's the same type, but it's got 1 inch. Looks bigger than an inch, but it's, yeah, somewhere on here. Yeah, it says 1 inch right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but This one over here had 3/4. You can see the size difference there in the holes. This was 3/4, and that's pretty much what everything is going to be plumbed in. And they sent me this one as 1 inch, but I'll just get an adapter to go from 1 inch to 3/4, and yeah, it'll work. And it also, is it loose? If I can get this off or not. It's got a different size strainer in it. Can't get it out. It's loose. Come on, there it goes. It's the blue one, whereas this one had, I believe, yeah, this one had the red one in it. I believe the red is a 50 micron. Well, I take it back. That's got 50 on it there. What's this one got on it? This one ain't got nothing. Nothing on it. Oh, they look about the same. Maybe it's just different color. Boy, that one is nasty. Well, 50 is what I wanted, and that's 50. So why there's a difference in blue and red? Usually they're color coded by the micron filter rating. But for whatever reason, I thought this was a 50. Or I thought that's what red was, but I don't know, I may be wrong. I have to look in a chart and see. But anyway, I did get a new filter housing, so to replace this one that's cracked. So that's pretty much the status of it right now. I've got everything here I need. The only thing I have not yet ordered is my fertilizer streamer tips. Haven't decided which ones I'm going on there yet, but I need to get those on order here soon, because things not going to do me any good to have it ready and not have my fertilizer spray tips here. So yeah, so that's your update on the sprayer project. Just now getting the booms painted so I can start making brackets and fitting brackets for the section control valves and mounting them on the back and everything. So I don't have to worry about putting those on, taking them back off to paint it, and putting everything back on again. So since I had a nice warm day today, I decided to go ahead and get that knocked out and done. So yeah, that'll be the next phases of the project, is getting the brackets fabricated to mount the section control valves, and getting the filter housing and the other plumbing and valves I need mounted here on the back that I need. I have got one question that I'll do in a separate video. I may actually have to set something up where I can draw, maybe at a whiteboard or something. There's one component that I'm thinking about putting in the plumbing of this system that I've seen in some diagrams that I was not planning on having in this system. My last sprayer I had that was set up like this, the one before the Hardy, did not have this device, but basically I've got to decide whether I want to put a pressure relief valve kind of in between the pump and the section valves, so that when all the sections are turned off, it bleeds the pressure back into the tank, say, instead of running up a really high pressure when all the sections are off. And I'm not sure if that's nothing more than a basic pressure regulator or some other special component. I have not researched that enough yet. It looks to me like that could be just a type of pressure regulator. But I don't know if it's kind of an on-off deal, where it's when the sections are on and the pressure's low enough, it's closed, but once the pressure reaches a certain amount, it opens. So it would, basically a pressure relief valve. But that's the only thing I don't have if I'm going to put that in the system. but I'm trying to decide whether to put that in or not. Some of you can go ahead and comment on that if you want. But anyway, there's your update on Sprayer. I'll put up another one when I get some more done on it. Thanks for watching. See ya.